Hi, my name's Alex Lambert. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International. I just want to tell you a little bit today about our amazing income opportunity and our incredible products, and to see whether either might be a fit for you or anybody you know. So first of all, a little bit about me. Until about 18 months ago, I was working for a small family-run business, which I really loved. Amazing ethos, really lovely people. I was an account manager, so I was looking after lovely clients. But I was doing a lot of driving and a lot of hours, and it was really taking its toll on me physically. And I didn't have time to do things I wanted to do outside of work. And also I felt like we were making that family very wealthy, that the profits were exploding year on year, but our salaries were basically staying the same. And I wanted to do something for my family and to create some really good income. And that's when Arbonne came into my life a little bit before that. I asked if I could take a sabbatical from that job, and they said no, they couldn't spare me for a few months. So because of Arbonne, I knew I had a plan B, and I had the confidence, my confidence had grown. So I quit that job, and now I am doing charity work, which I absolutely love, which I've not been able to afford to do before, and doing some property investing. I've got 3 or 4 other projects on the go as well, and I'm doing my Arbonne business. So very varied life, really, really enjoying it, and very excited about the future for me and my family. So the first thing that I really want to say is that Arbonne can be a fit for anybody, really and truly it can. From 18 to 80 years old, we have all sorts of people in this business, male and female, couples. You don't need to have any experience at all in health and wellness or makeup or nutrition products, and especially in business. There's, most people in this company didn't have any business experience before, certainly in my upline. So that's really good to know. Everything is learnable, and you will be coached and supported through everything you need to know. And just in a nutshell, basically, Arbonne is about, we help you to set up your own online business, providing purer, safer, more beneficial personal care products, shower products, things like that, and makeup and nutrition, helping your network to understand what's in the products that they already buy, and to buy them more cheaply, much better products through your online store. And that's it in a nutshell. And then teaching other people how to do the same thing. So it's a very simple system that's very easy to learn, and anybody can do it. So a little bit about Arbonne. Was started by that lovely chap on the left-hand side at the bottom, Petter Mork, in 1975. He was an absolute lovely man, Norwegian visionary. He was very passionate about nature and the environment, and also about people, a real people person. He's actually passed away now, but when you see him in videos, such a lovely man. And he wanted to be able to create an amazing skincare line for that was pure, safe and beneficial, but for people, for everybody, and not just the people that could afford it, which he did. He brought all sorts of botanists and herbalists and chemists and people like that all together, and created his Swiss skincare line in 1975. And then just something else that I think is the most important thing on this slide is Kay Napier there on the right hand side. She's now Kay Zinotti. She's our CEO. She was very high up in Procter & Gamble globally, senior vice president for North America, and she was brought on board by McDonald's to globalize their healthy initiative, with their salads and everything. So she joined Arbonne, and she is taking us global, and she's absolutely incredible, and she's part of an amazing team that we have at head office. So lots of experience, very solid business, even if you've not heard of it, because we only advertise through word of mouth. So if you haven't met anybody that's doing it, then you won't have heard of us, unless you've read about us in magazines. So the product advantage with Arbonne, we have the most incredible, unique products. They are very pure, botanically based products, but blended with the same safe parts of science. So normally you get one or the other. You get organic products that don't have any anti-aging results, or you get anti-aging products that are full of toxins and chemicals. So we're very unique. And the other thing that you can read that list, but the other thing that I am particularly proud of there is that we're vegan certified for all of our products individually. So we've never tested on animals, and we never will. And a lot of people say they don't test on animals, but actually they use ingredients that have been tested on animals, so that is not the same thing. So that is amazing. And also, even though we manufacture in the States now, we are actually still using European standards because they're the highest in the industry, and we ban hundreds of ingredients here, whereas in the States it's just a handful. It's absolutely amazing. So it's not just what's in our products, it's also what's not in our products. So formulated without gluten, which is obviously very important for people with nutrition, if they have any kind of allergy to that. Really important one for me is petrolatum. I have very dry skin normally, and a lot of dry skin products in particular, but most products contain petrol byproducts. It's cheaper for those companies to sell their byproducts to pharmaceutical companies than it is for them to dispose of them in an environmentally friendly way. So that's what they do. And if you look on your ingredients on your bottle, you'll see things like liquid paraffin on baby oil, petrolatum, mineral oil, which sounds really healthy because it's got the word minerals in it, but it's not. It kind of creates a layer on your skin that stops your skin from breathing. So your skin's your largest organ that should help you detoxify, and it can't with mineral oil on. So, and the other key thing on there is parabens and phthalates. So they've been in the news a lot recently. So consumers are getting much more educated about what they're putting in their bodies and on their skin. And parabens have been linked to cancer recently. So you'll see a lot more products now that say paraben free, especially for children. So yeah, if you're thinking about setting up your own business, you obviously want it to be highly consumable products. So we have over 500 products in our range now. We started off with a handful of skincare lines, but now we have 500. Everything from babies through to anti-aging and everything in between, acne, sensitive skin, 20-something, specialty treatment range, which gives you like the effect of chemical peel but without the chemicals. Amazing shampoos. I've got a client who has eczema on her scalp, and the first time she used our shampoo, it almost disappeared. So very happy with that. She won't use anything else now. Sun care. We basically use the highest naturally occurring sunscreen in nature, which is from plants in the desert. And I love that because it stops my prickly heat. Makeup, we have a lot of makeup artists, particularly in my upline, who have tried everything, including all the trendy brands, and basically Arbonne stays on the longest and is the best. And also, obviously, it's bringing them another income stream, not just through their makeup that their clients then buy, but also all the other products that we provide. Nutrition and wellness is just exploding, protein shakes and things like that. It's our fastest growing sector right now. And then just daily staples like deodorant and toothpaste. So have a think about what you use this morning. Generally speaking, people say it's 20 to 25 products. And so obviously you've got men's range there as well. So you've got shaving products for chaps and makeup for women as well. So 20 to 25 is quite a lot. And we are using them every day. They go down the drain, we use them again the next day, they go down the drain, and then we reorder them. And the products are so good that people will, once they've tried them, reorder them through you. So you will start to get repeat business. So RE9 is our advanced anti-aging range. We have a men's range and a women's range, and the men's range is specifically tailored for their thicker skin, which is prone to ingrowing hairs and shaving rash. So it's not just the ladies' range in manly packaging, but all the range, the whole range basically lessens the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, improves hydration and moisturization, and the appearance of firmness of the skin. And we are one of the very few companies who spend a lot of money having our products clinically tested because we're so confident about our results. A lot of companies won't spend that money because they don't know what the results are going to be and they're nervous about it. So we basically come out on top and beat the #1 department store brand in the US, which we're not allowed to mention the name, and also the #1 MLM brand. So that's really fantastic news. And I've had clients, a lot of clients actually, who try the products for a few days and their friends start asking them what they're doing differently because their skin's so different. So we love that. So what is network marketing? Network marketing is a business model, which is the reason that we can give such amazing quality products at such low prices. And it's basically because with a traditional retail model, you can see there at the top, you have a lot of elements involved in getting your products from the manufacturer into the store. So you've got wholesalers, warehouses, sales force, retailers, obviously millions that's spent on advertising. We don't spend any money on advertising at all. It's all word of mouth, which is the best form of advertising. And that process basically costs 85% of the value of that product. So you're actually only getting anything you buy in the store, it's only worth 15% of the cost of the product is in the actual ingredients, which is terrible. In network marketing, the product goes directly from the manufacturer. We do all our own manufacturing, so we know that everything is where it's come from and that it's sustainably sourced. Through an independent consultant or distributor like myself, straight to the consumer, delivered to their door. So you're basically cutting out that whole process in the middle, all those overheads that are associated with that. So we're able to give a much superior product. That 85% that we're saving on the retail model basically goes into product development, so we're always creating amazing new products, and into looking after and paying the network of independent consultants like me. And Arbonne really do look after us and pay us well. So why Arbonne, why now? So there are thousands of network marketing companies around at the moment. It's a really growing industry. Like I said, we've got highly consumable products, so that's always a good thing. Demand for health and wellness is huge. People are living longer and they want to look and feel better for longer, and it's obviously, you know, we're much more aware of photography and stuff now because of the digital age, and it's set to be the next $1 trillion industry. So it's a really good industry to get into if you want to get into this kind of business, have your own business. Ability to leverage time. So traditionally, we work an hour and we get paid an hour, or we work a day and we get paid a day. And there's only so many hours in the day, so you can only really work to a certain limit before you reach a plateau. With network marketing, you work sort of, we say 10 to 15 hours a week, say, for on your part-time business, and then you will do this presentation for people, and you'll find other people who want to run their own business as well. They'll all be doing 10 to 15 hours a week in their business, and then they will find people who are all doing 10 to 15 hours a week in their business. And all of those hours, those hundreds of hours, you're basically creating those out of your 10 to 15 hours a week. So you've got all this effort that's basically contributing to the sales going through your business. And you don't get that anywhere else. It's the only real way to create wealth for ordinary people. And then the last thing, obviously, is internet-based, which is, don't really have to explain that, but retail is dying. Everything is going online. We're all shopping online all the time, and that's only going to increase because of the overheads that we save. It fits in around you, so you work from home, you can work from holiday, you can work when you're out and about. We have apps for everything now as well on your phone, so you don't even need a computer, you just need your phone. And social media, obviously, you can do all your marketing through social media if you want to, and contacting your network. And it's just brilliant. And you can do training and everything you can do online with your teams if you want to. So we're a global opportunity. We're globalizing right now. So we're currently in the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, New Zealand, Poland, and Taiwan is next. So you can basically build your business in any of these markets. So whether it be consumers, or whether you actually know people in any of these countries where you can, where they want to have their own business, you can do that. Again, you can just do it. You don't have to be there in person anymore. You can do everything over the internet with Skype and Zoom or whatever. And That's all quite easy to learn, even for me. And yeah, so that's really exciting. So you can make money in your sleep, basically, if your Australian clients are buying products through your website. You wake up in the morning and you've made a load of sales, which we like. So hopefully the presentation is making sense, but if you only remember one slide, remember this one. So with Arbonne, you can switch your brand and start using Arbonne's purer, safer products for you and your family, buying them through your own store. So it's money you're spending anyway, and it's kind of going back into your pocket. And then basically saving 20 to 50% every time you order on these amazing quality products. And then as you introduce the products to your network, you can start earning as they start buying through your store, personal commissions and overrides. And then you'll find other people who want to have their own business, and you teach them to do the same thing. So it's a very simple model, which is easy to follow. So it starts with you. Obviously, it's your own business. You're responsible for your business, but also you decide. You decide how much you want to put into it, how much you want to earn. You're completely in control of that. You just have to be consistent and duplicate the system for success, which is all done for you, or laid out for you. And yeah, there's no glass ceiling, so you can just introduce as many people as you want to. A lot of network marketing companies, they do cap your income, but Arbonne don't, so you can go on and on to the $1 Million Club, which we're all looking forward to. So yeah, you build a network of other people like you who want their own store, independent consultants, and build a network of clients who are using your products. And they're basically the mortar amongst the bricks of your business. So that gives you a really stable business if you have a mix of those two. And as you share this with people and share the products, you'll find some people want to do the business, some people just want the products, and some people don't want either, and that's absolutely fine. You just have to keep going. So there's 4 ways to earn an income: commissions on your personal sales, overrides, like a small commission on sales going through your team's business as a thank you, basically, from Arbonne, because they wouldn't have those consumers if it weren't for you. Mercedes-Benz cash program, so our company car at regional vice president level, which is the 3rd management level, is a white Mercedes that sits in with our brand. We work very closely with Mercedes and Tiffany. That's where we sit with our with Swiss Formula products. Has to be white because it fits our strapline: pure, safe and beneficial. So it has to be white for pure, safe Mercedes because it's the safest car on the road, and beneficial because it's such an invisible business. It's really beneficial for people to be able to see that this business really works. And then we have cash bonuses at every level based on your product sales and where you're at. So this just gives you a quick overview of the published averages for each management level. There's 4 management levels, just 4. Anybody can get to any of these levels in any time. There is no you're pushing other people up that got in first, none of that. So if you joined my team, for example, you could actually overtake me. You could get to national vice president and I could still be an area manager. So it's completely fair. It basically, you get rewarded for the effort you put in. So that's that. You can read those yourself, but just have a think about what those amounts would mean to you on top of your household income at the moment. So whether it's a few £100s a month or £1,000 a month or several £1,000s a month or £10,000 a month. So when you get to national vice president, you're starting to see incomes of £10,000 a month, which will be lovely. And we can all get there as long as we just keep going and follow the system. So there's 3 ways to get involved with Arbonne. You can host a party for your friends and family and your colleagues, whoever, to earn yourself free products and really good discounted products. You can become a preferred client or a client. I'd always recommend preferred client because it's only £17, and then you get 20 to 40% off whatever you're buying, depending on what it is, and you get flash buys and special offers throughout the year. And then, or you can be an independent consultant like me, which is £56 at the moment. you get 35 to 50% discount, you get unlimited income potential and the possibility of your white Mercedes when you get to the third level. And also, which I haven't really touched on, personal growth and development is huge in this business. All part of the training is personal development. You get tens of thousands of pounds worth of training basically for free. If you paid for it yourself, it would cost you a fortune. And it's just amazing how you see people kind of blossom into leaders. You know, you're never a manager, you're never managing people, but you are leading by example, by following the system. And you see people who wouldn't stand up in front of 10 people suddenly on stage training 2,000 people. And it's very cool. And you don't have to do that, but it is very cool when you see how far people come. So that's worth the £56 in itself, but obviously the income is incredible too. So I just put some common fears and hesitations on here because they come up quite often. I don't have enough time, so generally we sort of recommend 10 to 15 hours a week on this part-time just to fit in around everything else you've got going on. I can help you look at your diary and see where you can carve that time out. But also if you've got, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 favourite TV shows that you watch every week in, week out, then you've got time to do this business. And it's just a matter of prioritising. So it's kind of making a sacrifice now for a couple of years to have time and financial freedom for the rest of your life, for you and your family. So, you know, it's about whether that's important or not. I don't have enough money. So you do need to share products with people so that they can try them. It's a try before you buy system. So like I say, we can host some parties for you. I'll do all the work, you just invite the people, and get you some products together that way to get started. I don't know enough people. I hopefully explained that you don't need to know too many people, you just need to know a few who know a few who know a few. And one thing I didn't say about that is that you get to choose who you work with, which doesn't happen in corporate either, so that's amazing. What will people think? Well, I wouldn't give any concern to that because they are not going to pay your mortgage for you. They're not going to pay your school fees for your kids if you want them to go to private school. They're not going to pay for your car or pay for your holidays. So you have to kind of just, you know, zone those guys out, and just focus on your future. And what am I getting into? I would encourage you to do some research network marketing. Like I say, it's set to be a huge industry. 50% of households are going to be doing some kind of network marketing in the next 3 years, just because it's a no-brainer, genius business model. But also do some research into the senior management team. So Kay Napier, Peter Matravis is our research and development guy. He's got lots of patents to his name, done loads and loads of work with very organic companies before. And Michael Darminio, who very high up in companies like L'Oreal globally. He's our chief marketing officer, and they're all very passionate about Arbonne, and very, very experienced. So by all means, look into them as well. So dream big. We are where we are today because of the choices we made yesterday. So make a different choice for tomorrow. Think about, if you keep doing what you're doing now, where are you going to be in 5 years? You know, 5 years is going to go by anyway. So do you want it to be exactly the same in 5 years' time as it is now, your life? And somebody, or the girl that introduced me to this actually, said to me, if your income stopped tomorrow, how long could you survive on your savings? And I was like, what savings? You know, a lot of people are in that situation, or have got student loan debt or credit card debt, or, you know, a poor pension or whatever it is. You know, everybody could use more money. And instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work? Ask yourself, what if it does work? And it does work, I promise. So there's just a few people getting their company cars. We always make a big fuss of them, like I say, because it's such an invisible business, and it makes it more visible for friends and family who don't really perhaps understand the industry. And yeah, that's it in a nutshell, really. So I hope that's been interesting. If you've got any questions or you'd like anything clarifying, please come back to me or the person who's given you this video. Other than that, I hope to meet you very soon. Take care and thanks for your time.